Good afternoon, everybody out there. How are we doing today? We are going to be doing a reading for the Boar people today, this afternoon. I hope you're doing okay. Welcome back if you have been here before, and welcome if you are new. It's very easy. It's self-explanatory. I'm going to shuffle these cards. I'm going to pick 3, and then I'm going to give you a reading, and then you guys are going to leave a comment below and tell me how I have gotten on with that reading. And if you've enjoyed it, you're going to hit the like button, and if you want to see more, you're going to hit the subscribe button. It's relatively simple. Anyway, we're going to get straight to it today, and this is the last one of the week, of course, and I'll be back on Monday with a rat reading. So if you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button if you are interested in the Chinese Zodiac and seeing more. And we will pick there. Sorry, that was a bit procrastinated, wasn't it? We're going to pick that one. We're going to pick that one. We're going to pick that one. I drew that out a little bit longer than even I anticipated. Right, so we've got a black, a white, and a black. So you're in a good place at the moment, so that's not too bad. However, where are we staying here? Right, monkey. That's where we're starting. On the monkey card. Now, that's an interesting one, really, because I feel like maybe somebody's taking advantage of you. Maybe somebody is taking advantage a little bit of your humble kind of wanting a peaceful life attitude or personality. I mean, there's no large clashes between a monkey and a boar, but it is a negative monkey. And I feel that as you've had things to do and get things done, I feel like you've unsuspectingly picked up more than you can carry. That's what that monkey's saying. You have bitten off more than you can chew, which is hard for a pig person, if I'm honest. No offense, it's just how it is. It's hard for a pig person to bite off more than they can chew. They're usually quite good at managing their own affairs. They're quite good at being thick-skinned and not taking things too seriously. But I feel recently things have taken a toll on you, and maybe it's because people are putting too much pressure on you or too many expectations on you. You know, people in your circle, they know you've got too much to do and you've got stuff done, but there's a distraction. You're distracted at the moment, and you know you've got to get these things done, and there's things to do. It's just right now your headspace isn't there. It's not there to kind of get you motivated. You're not feeling motivated right now, or you haven't been recently, you know. But I mean, you're a good sport. You're going to take this on the chin. You're going to see the problem. Like I say, you're going to manage the affairs. You will get through this, as we see with you moving over into that white card anyway. But I think that the opportunities that you're grasping at, or the opportunities that you have in front of you, or whatever it is that is happening that you are pursuing, just be careful and mindful of the people around you. I'm not going to say that they're bad people. I'm just saying that maybe they're expecting a little bit too much from you, or they're putting a bit of pressure on you, and you're not going to appreciate that. You're not going to appreciate it. It's going to rub you up the wrong way. And I think that you want to be careful of whose eye you're catching. You may not want the attention that you are getting or have got. Potentially somebody's taking a notice, and they're either jealous or envious, or they're lazy. This person isn't a great person. They're not a good person, and they're taking advantage of you a little bit. So potentially just be aware of that as you move forward and have been moving forward. But although you may be left holding the bag or the bags, it looks like whatever's in those bags you're happy to carry, because we're moving into the white goat. Now, that's a catalyst card. So we got a catalyst card right there. The goat is part of the catalyst triangle, the goat, the rabbit, and the boar, just like yourselves. So very compatible, and I feel that you're content with the outcome. I feel that potentially you've already recognised where people are taking the piss, and you've basically gone, no, you're going to share the weight, and the bags that you carry, as I say, you already decided you don't mind carrying what's in them. So whatever you're doing or wherever you're headed right now, you're quite happy with it. And I think that it's fun for you right now, because you've seen the lengths of what people are going to do behind your back, or slyly, or it's a joke to you. It's funny because they don't know you know. And because you know, you can see it coming and you expect it. And then it's just a joke. It's a laugh. You can laugh it off and go, yeah, well, that's expected because I knew that was coming, you know? And you'll do that to keep the peace. You're not going to fight them on it. You're not going to go up against them. You're not going to butt heads with them. That goat is white. If it was black, you probably would, but you're not. You don't want to mess with boar people. They got tusks. They're lovely people. You are. Admittedly, boar people are some of the best people I have ever met. However, Urkham, they've got tusks. They've got tusks, and they will rip you apart if they have to. They're very thick-skinned, though, thankfully, and have great senses of humour. So we can thank our lucky stars for that, because if you were to rub up a boar the wrong way, you're going to find out. You are going to get Robert Baratheoned. That's what's going to happen. Now, this sheep is saying that you're in a good place. You want to be peaceful. You're not tusking anybody today. You're not hurting anybody today. You're not going after anybody today. Yeah, I think it's fun for you. I think that realistically, because you've noticed they're doing this, you're not going up against them. To keep the peace, you've just gone, hey, not today. I'm going to stop and smell the roses and let these people just move on, because you've seen it, you've called it. You don't need to fight them. You don't need to argue with them. You know what's going on. You can see their true colours, and I think that's happening right now in this catalyst moment. This could be anything, really, in any situation. Doesn't matter. You know. And if it resonates, then please do leave a comment below. Let me know. But it does look like right now you are emotionally well. You are in a good place. You are feeling good, and communicating with these people has actually lifted a burden from you. Saying how you feel is going to actually make you feel better. But then you are going into this negative card, so I think there could be a consequence to this. But it's because you've got things to do. You're still really fucking busy. Just because you've worked this out, that people are taking the piss, and you may have called them up on it, and you're okay about it, and you've just gone, you know what, it's fine, I'll just laugh this off. You've still got things to do, and you're still really, really busy. You know? The horse and the pig are actually moderately compatible. And because, boar people, they kind of had quick, it sounds silly, but boar people do have quick reflexes like horse people. They do have occasional temperamental bounce. They're very similar in that sense. Boar people will move out the way of things, people, obstacles that don't serve them. Horses will move out the way of obstacles, hurdles, and things that don't serve them. You know, and I think that's what you've done. You have moved out of the way of the things that don't serve you. As I've previously said, you literally, all you need is a dragon really to burn the bridge, but you're not burning the bridge because you're not looking for vengeance. You're not looking for a vendetta. You're not looking at, you're looking at peace. You want peace, and you want to move on from it. You want to just move on and walk away, because you know it's no good for your mental health. You know it's no good for you. You just leave it. Don't go backwards, keep moving forwards. And that's what you want to do. Of course, you're not going to run off as quickly as the horse will. You're not going in a huge rush to just leave everything behind. You're not wanting to burn bridges. So you're doing it in your own way, which is slow and steady, gradual and casually. And by the time anybody notices, it's too late. You're very strong as well at this point in time, because you've had to be. You've had to hold it together. Maybe you've had to go through a bit of stuff on your own. But luckily, you have that optimistic pig attitude. So this is just a temporary thing. This is temporary. You're going to move from this, and you're going to be happier for it. That's going to happen. And because of this, you're basically allowing new things to come in by getting rid of these old things, by getting rid of the clutter, by getting rid of the people that take the piss. You're allowing new things to come in. You're allowing different chemistry, you're allowing different vibrations, you're allowing different frequencies, and this is going to invite different experiences, opportunities, people, and this is going to be good. There's no large clashes here in this forecast. Like, there's nothing that is going to come from this which is bad. This is just simply you saying, I'm not going to carry everybody's weight. I'm going to carry what I'm comfortable with, and once I've carried it, I'm going to carry it off this way and get on with it independently. And you are, which is great, because even though it's a negative card, you're definitely moving into something a little bit more substantial and more comfortable for you. That goat is definitely a catalyst card where things have changed. You've seen the true colours of somebody. Somebody's shown you their true colours. They've taken the piss. They've taken you for granted. They've taken advantage of you. They've messed you around, they've hurt you, and now they're trying to come back. They've gaslit you, but now they're trying to contradict themselves, or you know, they're being a hypocrite with some things, double standards. Something's happened somewhere where somebody's irked you. It would have upset you, but you've got too much to do. You've got things on your mind. You've got stuff that you have to get on with that can't be just dismissed. So you just find the funny side of it, and you've gone, you know what? All right, fair enough. And now you're moving away from it, and you're moving on from it. And I do feel that potentially you're moving into a better place next week because the Catalyst card is white. So that's good change. Good change is coming. But we'll find out next week, won't we, my lovely piggy peoples? Because we'll be doing a reading next Friday for you guys. No, that's a lie. We'll be doing it next Saturday afternoon when we come back to do that reading again and check on you and see where we're at. Until then, I will leave you for the Sunday, and I'll be back on Monday with the rat reading in the morning and the ox reading in the afternoon. Till then, have a fantastic weekend, guys.